إذا أخطأ شيخك وانتقده شيخ آخر والحق مع هذا الشيخ الآخر، كن مع هذا الآخر وانصح شيخك، انصح، لا تتعصب، لا يجوز لك أن تتعصب له. تعصبات جاهلية هذه، الإسلام والمنهج السلفي بريء منها.
So the people of Sunnah and Salafiyah, and especially the ulama, those whom we refer back to, past and present, that they held that it is not permissible, and it is not correct, and it is not desirable to cultivate the shabab upon taqleed, that you revere a person so highly that when a hadith comes to you, you have shak in the hadith, out of fear that you may disappoint your alim or that you may go against him. And this was the way how the madhabs and this madhabiyya, the blind following of the madhabs that you see, and you see it right in front of you when you go to the masajid of the Ahnaf, because they are predominant in this country, United Kingdom. That most of the masajid, they are of the Hanafis. And you may find some Shafi'iyya, and you see it in them, that they have this terror and fear in their hearts that they may go against their own madhab. Ahlul Sunnah, Ahlul Hadith, the Salafiyun, that's not their attitude towards their scholars. They do not have this sacredness around their scholars to the point that they do not see anything except the fact that they believe that their scholars are infallible. You do not find that amongst the people of Hadith and Sunnah. And our scholars, like those that I've mentioned, Bin Baz, Ibn Thaymeen, Al-Albani, Muqbil, Rabi', Ahmed al-Najmi, Hamad al-Ansari, Muhammad Aman Jami, they were not callers to taqleed. The whole tarbiyah, if you listen to their audios, the books that they go through, whether they're teaching Wasitiyah, whether they're teaching Kitab al-Tawheed, whether they're teaching Usul al-Thalatha, and Qawaid al-Arba, or whether they're just giving admonition to the people, what you hear from them over and over again repeated is their respect and veneration for the book of Allah and the sunnah of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And none of them ever called us to blindly follow without knowing the evidence. Their way was the way of ittiba', not the way of look at fulan and look at his level. If he has spoken, then that is enough. No, that is not enough for Ahlul Hadith. For Ahlul Hadith, we need to know the illah. We need to know the reason behind a particular ruling. We want to know the dalil, the adillah, the evidences and the proof and the barahin that led that scholar to pass that hukm, or led that person to say what he said. And throughout the next several days, this is the theme that you're going to see repeated, inshallah, over and over again from the ulama. When Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah ta'ala, when he mentions at the beginning of Sifatul Salah, when you look at the Sifatul Salah of Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah, the whole book is about the Salah. But he lays down qawaid and principles because he knows that in the issue of Salah, in the issue of the prayer, that the Muslims have divided and they have ta'assub and taqleed of their imams, that they see anyone praying in other than the way that they have been taught, that they will consider that to be a mukhalafa. Consider that to be in opposition to the truth. Why? Because it opposes their madhab or their shaykh.